Hello and welcome back to stephentozer.com.au. Today's video we're talking about overpricing. Now, is overpricing just a term that a real estate agent likes to use to try and get your price down? You have a discussion or argument discussion with your real estate agent about you want X price and he believes it's Y price, but you need to get X price because that's what you need to achieve your next goal, your next house, to help you buy a car or whatever it might be. Now really, it's a market viewpoint. And whilst your real estate agent will help you, there are a number of ways to be able to tell when your property is overpriced. In a very buoyant market, properties generally will turn over quite well. If it's really a major seller's market, well, you can almost name your price, but I guess, as Clint Eastwood once said, a man's got to know his limitations. But if you set a price and no one comes, that's a big indication that no one likes your pricing and it's not seeing value for money. Or you get a lot of people coming and no one places an offer. But people sort of think, oh, surely someone's going to place an offer. No, people aren't necessarily rude. You always get the odd person here and there who, doesn't matter what the price is, they'll offer $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 below what your list price is. But the majority of people won't make an offer. They feel too embarrassed. They want to embarrass you. The feedback that your agent gets from the people that come through, it's really, really important. Probably outside of negotiation, it's probably the most important part that the real estate agent can provide you, because if he doesn't give you feedback, how do you know what your property's like? And sometimes that feedback may be things you don't want to hear. Buyers need to see value, and if they don't see value with your property, they'll see it elsewhere. And that's generally why they won't make an offer on yours, because they're going to the next property down the road where they feel that they're getting better value for money, even making an offer which might be higher than what the feedback they're giving you. So if the property has to be priced, it should be as close to the market price as possible. And that's where the feedback comes in. Auction is a good way. Marketing initially without a price is another good way to get that feeling from the market. And look, there's pros and cons for both of those, and that's a discussion for another video. But you want to set the pricing to encourage competition, particularly when the market is skewed a bit towards the seller. You want some buyer competition, because you never know, you might end up with a better price than what you're hoping with. But again, as I said, there is a limitation and you don't want to go too far. Having buyers come to your property is very, very important. As you can see in this chart, the first part of the campaign is extremely important. As you can see, this is when you're going to get the most buyers through. And as it goes on, gets towards that 30 days and beyond, you're going to find that the buyer numbers are going to drop away. Quite often we hear sellers say, oh, I'm not in a hurry, I'm prepared to wait for my price to come along. Well, that's probably the worst thing you can say, because the longer you wait, the more likely you're not going to get your premium price. It's not too often that you see a property that's on the market in excess of 30 days is going to get a premium price. So it is really, really important to take advantage of the numbers and the initial impact of when your property goes on the market. Just like a product that's going onto the market, on the consumer market initially, there's a lot of hype and campaign behind it, a lot of advertising, and everyone want to rush out and get it. And then everyone decides whether it's worth going back again. And it's the same with your property. It's exactly the same as a product. People want to get in and have a look and beat the other person to it. You want to create that competition to get your premium price. But if you set it up too high, you'll never get it. And don't go chasing that extra 5,000 or 2,000. You know, if you're getting feedback and your offers are coming in close to that feedback, it's time to take that money and run. So I hope you found that video informative. My name is Stephen Tozer. I'll see you around in the homes. See you next time. Bye for now.